Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For any of you that happen to be new here, hello, welcome. My name is Katie. Over here on this channel, I do beauty and lifestyle related videos. Typically the beauty videos are like reviews, first impressions, that sort of thing. And today we are doing a drugstore makeup first impression. I've got so many products here that I haven't used before, and I will take you guys through them. Okay, so really quickly, I'm just gonna take you guys through what I got. I've taken everything out of the packages. The first thing I have is CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. I actually got this because I have dry skin, and anything that says healthy elixir totally sells me. So I'm very excited to try this. This is SPF 20, which typically I have only found SPF 15 in most foundations, and that's drugstore and higher end foundations. So that I think is really, really exciting. What else? I've got the NYX HD Concealer. I am slightly conflicted about using NYX in drugstore videos. They have recently partnered with Macy's, so you can buy NYX cosmetics at Macy's, and I don't feel like it's really affected the price per se, but I just feel like it gives the illusion that it affects the price because it's no longer available in my local drugstores. So I'm a little bit hesitant, but I do want to use this, so I got that, and I think it was like $8 or $9 for that concealer. What else do I have? I've got the Milani Must Have Neutrals palette. And then I have the CoverGirl Melting Pout Gel Liquid Lipstick. And this is in the shade 105. I have a greenie from Charlie and Louis for some reason. I have the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. And this is in brown. And if you guys have not been on my channel before, I am a huge advocate for brown mascara. It can pretty much make anybody look amazing without any other stitch of makeup on. Just throwing on a little bit of brown mascara makes you look a lot more awake when you're not wearing any makeup at all. And as you can see, I'm wearing none. My hair is thrown up in a bun. Makes you look more awake, but it also looks natural, whereas black mascara really gives it away on a lot of people, like especially myself, that I'm wearing mascara. So the brown, definitely get it. Revlon Color Stay Cream Eyeshadow in 730. For some reason I have a random Sharpie in here. And then, let's see, I have a NYX Brow Pencil in brown, a NYX lip pencil in soft brown, and then I have the Milani Baked Bronzer in 04 Glow. Sheesh. The Milani the Milani Color Harmony Berry Rays Blush Palette, which I think this looks amazing. And then the last thing I have here is the Rimmel Scandal Eyes Thick and Thin Eyeliner. And this is in black. I, for some reason, did not take this out of the package, so I'll do that now. I also have in my hand here my Rimmel Stay, I think it's Rimmel Stay Matte. Yeah, you can see it's like I've hit pan and the label's all faded. I've had this forever. I have that just in case I want to set the foundation or concealer, which now that I have the concealer standing next to the foundation, they're looking quite different. I may have gone a bit light on the concealer, so something to deal with later, I guess. I'm gonna throw a couple, ooh, that came out fast. Smells nice. Did a couple pumps of that, and it actually looks quite similar to my normal shade, except it's quite yellow undertones, and I do have red, pinky skin. Well, so far it smells nice. I'm finding it quite easy to blend, and I don't feel like it's like super patchy, and I don't feel like it's drying either, because I do have dry skin, and let me tell you, a dry foundation is like horrendous for dry skin. It can make you look really, really, really dull. I just realized I have toothpaste on my shirt, like little specks. That's super nice. I'm just like a total hot mess today. Go over my eyes. I feel like that actually blended in really, really easily. I'm really surprised by that. Because, I mean, it doesn't really matter what foundation you're using. You definitely want to take the time to blend it. And I feel like this just like went on like nobody's business. I am gonna put a bit more for my, actually I think I'll conceal first. So this is the NYX HD. Ooh, this is quite, so light. Why did I do this to myself? Put just a tiny bit up there. And then I'm just gonna continue to use the same foundation brush, which was the Morphe M439. And you can 100% use a different brush. I'm normally quite lazy and I hate cleaning my makeup brushes. I feel like it takes so long. And so I typically just do multi-use when it comes to concealer. Actually, that blended really easily as well. That's a nice little trick for you guys. If you don't have an eye primer, put your concealer on, take your powder and set it, and that's a really, really easy way to prime your eyes. All right, so I'm gonna do brows. For my brows, I'm just gonna use a little mirror. I'm trying to avoid using a mirror, which is why I'm doing it in my bathroom this time, because I noticed in my last first impression, the mirror was always in the way. This might be a tiny bit dark for me. I do like a dark, strong brow, but you know what? This almost looks red. It does say brown, doesn't it? Yeah, it says brown, but it has like a red undertone to it. Sorry, my mirror was like seriously putting some glare. Yeah, this looks like red. I'm just gonna show you guys so you guys can see. Do you guys see that? It's like looking really almost burgundy-like. This pencil does not have a spoolie on it, so if you do get it, you're gonna wanna make sure that you have one on hand. And also, it's quite soft, so you really wanna be careful. Like, I'm kind of afraid that it's gonna break. It's definitely crayon-like. This is not staying like this. So especially if you guys are new here, don't panic. What I always like to do, because I have very, very uneven brows, and I do get them done professionally, but because of that, some grows in spots where others doesn't. What I do is I just put it on, take a break on one, go and do the other, and then go back and pull out the spoolie. And that helps get it slightly more even. I think I've been a little bit spoiled. Oh, I'm not even showing you guys. I think when it comes to brow products, I've been a little bit spoiled recently because there's so many really good brow products out. Like, I love the Makeup Forever Aqua Brow. The Benefit brow pencil is really good. So is the Anastasia, the Say Bella from Melaleuca. And so I find it difficult when you get a brow pencil and it's like old school, you know, reminds you of like the 90s or something. Where's my spoolie? This is like literally my biggest nightmare. Here it is. So I'm just going to comb through. Oh yeah, and it's like transferring the color up here. I don't care for this pencil. It's just it's a bit too soft, which sometimes it's nice to have a pencil that you can get some good color transfer out of, but at the same time, I will say it's a bit too soft, and it's just, I feel like it's red and not brown, and like the cap is brown, and the pencil says it's brown, but it's just a bit more red in my opinion. All right, we're moving on for the brows. I feel like there's not much more I can do with it, especially with how red it's looking. So let's go ahead and do our eyes. I'm actually going to put on this Revlon Color Stay Cream eyeshadow first, just because I want to see what it's like. And it comes with this little flat brush, so I'm actually going to try that so that you guys can get a better idea of the tools it comes with. Okay, I'm not going to try that. The brush is so small. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's so tiny that it's picking up product on the actual little stick. So I think instead, I'm just gonna grab a little flat brush. This is just a flat shading brush. I actually got this from Sephora, and I don't know if you guys have tried some of the Sephora brushes before, but they're actually pretty good. Pretty good. And I'm not so much rubbing as I am patting. Actually like this. I love me a good cream shadow. Like, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but when I think it was Maybelline Color Tattoo cream shadows came out, I was obsessed. And I actually had my YouTube channel back then, and I was like literally doing a makeup look every day with them. And I'm sure any of you guys that were around back then were like, girl, we get it, you like them. But I was all over that business, and they were so good, and they still are, and I still really do like them. There's like so much really good drugstore makeup out there. Oh my gosh, I really like this, and I feel like this shade is amazing. It's a really good base shade. So now, I mean, you could just wear this if you wanted, but I feel like it's a tiny bit shimmery for just like, you know, going to work or something. So I would put something over it just to tone it down, but it is gorgeous. And we're about to find out how well it blends with the Milani 01 Must Have Neutrals palette. I'm just gonna grab another brush, and I think I'm going to first go in with this darker shade here. Sorry, I guess I could show you guys better. This one here, it's kind of like a gray taupey color, and ooh, girl, ooh. A lot more came off than I had anticipated. That's one of the downsides of a first impression. You don't know how much color transfer you actually get. So I'm just gonna tap this over, just going about 3/4 of the way over my lid, but really concentrating towards the outer corner. Then I'm gonna do the other side, and then because I'm cray and picked up far too much product, I'm going to have to get another brush out. Which, by the way, if you guys are just starting out in makeup, like, don't go crazy buying brushes. You don't actually need a ton of brushes. You can just get a simple kit from like Real Techniques or Morphe. I like their brushes. Zoeva, I love Zoeva brushes. You don't have to go out and buy like a whole MAC kit or anything like that. I think that back in the day, especially when I went to makeup artistry school, it was like very much expected that you would have, hold on, Bobbi Brown brushes and MAC brushes, and I think now everyone knows that it's not, I mean, they're good brushes and they are high quality, but I honestly, like, I use my Morphe stuff way more and my Zoeva stuff way more than the MAC or Bobbi. Well, that's not fair. Bobbi Brown, I do use the Bobbi Brown face brush like daily. What am I doing with my life? All right, I'm going to pick up some of this really light first shade, highlight shade here, and I'm just going to dab that in my inner corner. I'm not going to use that. Where's my brush? Here we go. And again, I picked up too much product. Anytime you pick up product, you should tap off the excess, and that'll help. Oh my gosh, that is like a gorgeous inner corner highlight. Gorgeous, I tell ya, gorgeous. Oh, I just love it. And then really quickly grab my blending brush again and just blend it inwards just ever so slightly to tone it down a tiny bit. And now I'm gonna grab this pencil, the Scandalized Thick and Thin Eyeliner. I'm so curious about this. I don't understand. How is it thick and thin? Because there's only one thing. Slanted 2-in-1 tip. Okay, so you can either use the slanted or just like go at the full angle. I'm gonna try the slanted. Oh. Oh my gosh, I don't think I like this. Come on. No! I hate when that happens. Oof. Well, that's not good. Not loving this, and I'll tell you why. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get so annoyed with myself. Okay, I'm not loving it because as you're kind of dragging it across your eye, it's twisting, and so you're getting thinner parts and thicker parts, and it's driving me crazy. Let's see. Oh my gosh. And now it's like catching my eyelashes. I really don't like this. Like, I cannot even tell you how much I don't like this. I think after you use it for the first time, you kind of figure it out. So you can see this side came out much better than this side, but that's also because I used the full slant. I didn't try to get a really thin line. So that's something to think about when using this. I love the Milani eye pencil. So if you guys are looking for one, I wouldn't really recommend this one, but I would the Milani. It's amazing. And it's like angled really nicely and beautiful. I'm just going to grab this eyeshadow palette again, and I'm going to take some of that same khaki color, but I'm going to take it on just a really, where is it? On a short little shader brush, and put this under my eye. And because I don't want this to be like insanely harsh, I'm not going to take it all the way in. And always start at the outer corner, so that if you apply too much color, it's at least at the outer corner and not in the center of your eye. And then I'm just gonna dust under there because I can see it's a little bit harsh. All right, we're just gonna have to call that good, even though, let's be honest, that eyeliner is an effing disaster. All right, here comes the fun part, mascara. This is, I already told you guys, it's the Brown Lash Blast Volume from CoverGirl. I've never used this. So many people obsess over the Lash Blast, and I've never tried it before. Oh. Okay, no issues with the wand. I actually feel like it's like really, really natural looking, so it makes me annoyed that I use the eyeliner because the eyeliner is so not natural looking. I also feel like I'm like hunching for some reason. I don't know why. All right, I'm just going to, I like to do my lower lashes, but I don't get too crazy with it. I just kind of tap it on there. As I say that, I go crazy with it. Isn't that lovely? I actually really like that mascara. Like I said, it would look amazing if I wouldn't have gone so crazy with the eyes. All right, bronzer time. Alrighty, so I'm going to use my Morphe M530 with the bronzer. It comes with a thing, a little bronzer brush. So again, I've never used this, so I don't know how much color comes off. Ooh, that's nice. And I barely, like you guys saw that, I barely tapped it on. That's really nice. I will blend this in because you can see it's a bit harsh. And then just putting some blush on there will also help. I do really like that though. It's so pretty. Alrighty, blush time, which again, so excited about. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm just using the Sigma F40, and I'm a swirler. I don't use like one particular shade. I just go in, swirl it, tap it. That's nice. I feel like you don't get as much color payoff with the blush as you do with the bronzer, so you can be a bit more liberal when you're going in. Also, because the center of my face is so much more red than the outer corners, or outer edges of my face, I tend to sweep my blush up like this because I feel like it kind of balances out all the red undertones. Where is my lip liner? So this is the NYX lip liner in soft brown, and I think it's just a tad darker than the, what's it called, the lip pout. It's so weird the way it squeezes out. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Let me try to, like, it literally squeezes out in, come on, up here. Focus on it. It's not gonna focus. I tried. All right, so let's pop this on. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh. I swear, okay, this is getting annoying. I'm like squeezing so hard on this tube, and it's really hard to get it out. Okay, gotta say, not my favorite color. I guess it does kind of look like the color of the bottle. But I felt like this was a tiny bit darker. This has, I feel like, a bit more like corally, orangey undertones. And obviously it does not go with the eyes because I did end up going crazy on that. I feel like I would have been better if I got a bit more neutral or like a red. So let's quickly go through my faves. Loved the blush, loved the bronzer, loved the mascara. What else did I use? Loved the gel or cream eyeshadow. I really liked the Milani palette, and the lip liner is also very, very nice. The concealer blends really well, so even though this was the wrong shade for me, it still blended really nicely. Really liked the foundation. Did not care for the eyeliner, which is here. That's a Sharpie pen. What did I do with the eyeliner? I didn't care for the eyeliner, didn't care for the brows, and don't really care for this. But everything else besides the lipstick, the brow pencil, and the eyeliner, besides these three things, everything else I loved. I can't wait to see how the foundation actually carries throughout the day, so I'm super excited to see how that works out. And I'll probably end up doing like a full review on pretty much everything, especially the foundation later on. I feel like I should do my hair or something, but I haven't brushed it yet, so it looks like this. Hello. But that is it for today's drugstore first impression. If you guys want links for anything, I will stick it down below. Also, Amazon has this really cool new thing called Kit, where I can actually create like an entire kit of everything I used in each of the videos and link the kit down below too. So I will create a kit for this and link it down below. Everything in there is on Amazon, so you don't have to worry about buying it. Is like what stores it'll take you to. It's just on Amazon. So that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And also, if you're new here, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button if you want to see more videos. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.